Wander Wealthy Podcast, episode 139. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to another episode of the Wander Wealthy Podcast. My name is Tess. I'm the host, and it is day 3 of the 12 Days of Money Mindset series. Now, if you're just joining us, you know to go back to day 1, watch day 2. The reason is because this is a step-by-step series and we're getting deeper and deeper into discovering your money mindset. And we're doing that with companioning these episodes with a challenge, a journal prompt, or something to think of and do throughout the next course of the day before you listen to the next episode. If you want to get a checklist so that you can track your progress as you go through this 12-day series, and you want to sign up for a free online training that we'll be hosting starting in 2020, you can go to wanderwealthy.com/webinar and get on this exclusive fun and free webinar where I'm going to be sharing how to solve 5 money problems without money. I'm going to be revealing some mindset secrets that are going to blow your mind. And when you sign up for the webinar, there are 3 different time slots and days, 2 days, 3 time slots that you can use to sign up for the webinar. You will get emailed immediately the checklist so you can keep your progress for this series, specifically the 12 Days of Money Mindset. And you'll also have those journal prompts or the challenges for you to do every single day, and you can check it off when you get it done. And that just feels so good. Today, we're going to talk about a topic and a mindset that you can't really avoid when talking about money mindset. That's right, we are talking about scarcity and abundance. And both as scarcity and abundance relate to money and money mindset. Because what is really actually quite fascinating is there is physical scarcity and physical abundance, and there's quite a bit of difference between physical scarcity and abundance and the mindset of scarcity and abundance. I've been reading a lot lately in a book called Scarcity, and I will link it in the show notes because I can't think of the authors' names right now, but they talk a lot about how there are times and places when scarcity, and you won't hear this from a lot of mindset coaches or teachers, but I find that scarcity can be quite beneficial. It can be quite helpful and effective. But only physical scarcity, and only physical scarcity in which you have decided to create for yourself. What I'm talking about here is the idea and the physical scarcity around deadlines. You know, if you have an abundance of time and you could just do anything, get anything done in a time, like all the time in the world to get it done, you're never going to get it done. Parkinson's law tells us that as humans, we will use up all of the resources that are provided to us to get something done. And if we're provided an abundance of amount of time, we will never get something done. So the scarcity of time by setting deadlines, hiring a coach, having accountability, that is really productive and effective. Same with, scarcity around space, or along the lines of that, living a more minimalist life. That is something that you might choose out of a mindset of abundance to live in a physical world of a little bit of scarcity here and there. And again, that can be quite productive. Now, what is not productive is a scarcity mindset. The thoughts and the ideas and the true belief that there is not enough out there in the world for you. This can be super damaging. And the reason is because scarcity mindset, the thoughts and the beliefs of there not being enough, creates feelings, oftentimes of stress, which really closes us down to being open to any sort of opportunity available to us. If you don't think, and I'm going to use the example of business owners, especially online coaches out there, if you think, well, Susan, my competitor Susan, got X, Y, and Z clients, or she got so many people to sign up for her webinar, that means that's X, Y, and Z number of clients, or so many number of people less for me to have. Or Susan made 6 figures this year. That's 6 figures less this year that I get to make. That's extremely limiting for anybody to be in that position. And a lot of us have scarcity around money because, again, going back to episode number 137, but day 1 of this series, we bring these beliefs from our family from our parents, from the community we grew up in, or from the generations before them and before them and before them. And we bring these beliefs into our adult lives thinking, well, money doesn't grow on trees. Well, you have to work really hard and spend a lot of energy to get money, and so on and so forth. And these are all very scarce mindsets to live within. So I want you to ask yourself, another exercise for you to do today is to identify the resources in your life, and it's probably, if you're in a money mindset, going through a money mindset series, you're probably thinking more related to money, but it's interesting because money has a way to ripple effect into so many other aspects of our lives. And I want you to ask yourself, where am I feeling this idea of not enoughness? Because the mindset of abundance is the exact opposite of scarcity, where you feel like there is more than enough to go around. There is more clients where that came from. Because Susan made 6 figures a year, that means I can too, or I can even make more. That's a totally different mindset from believing that because she took some of the pie, I have less of the pie to eat, right? So we want to find that shift into that other mindset. So identify, where do I feel this resistance, this icky feeling of, oh my gosh, I need to hoard, I need to take it all, I need to keep it all for myself because there's not enough to go around. Is it around your money? Is it around your business? Is it around niching down in your business? Is it around the type of client you want to work with? Is it around the time you have in the day? Is it around the type of marketing that you're doing? Is it around your workplace? Is it around relationships? Think about that. Really think about that. Identify what it is. And just as a good exercise, I want you to write down that scarcity mindset, the belief that is putting you in that scarcity mindset of there isn't enough. And I want you to write the exact opposite. The exact opposite is going to be your new affirmation. And I want you to take that affirmation, when you put it on a Post-it note, and I want you to put it on your bathroom mirror so that you can consistently see that there is more than enough there for you. Okay, so that's your challenge for the day. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to go to wanderwealthy.com/webinar to sign up for the free training, which is going to be between January 7th and 8th, but you will see all the details when you go to that link. And once you sign up for the training, I will send you your checklist and you can start checking off your progress going through this 12 days of money mindset. And until tomorrow, I hope you wander wealthy.